Alright everyone, new week, new Odyssey. I'm excited until I see that it's made by... Oh no, never mind. We're good. I don't know why I thought we would get back-to-back insanely difficult ones, but this one might be okay. Locked Power. The monkeys aren't at full strength this week, but that won't stop them from taking out those balloons. Okay, what does that mean? You can't modify the strength of the monkeys in any way. You can only modify the balloons. Okay, what have we got? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, you know what? Fine. Half cash I'm okay with. Polyphemus. It's an okay map. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but yeah, okay, alright. Carts and darts, double HP Moabs. Rake, hard standard, that's fine. Cornfield, hard impoppable. Okay, this is going to be a very chill Odyssey, and I love that. The biggest pain in the ass is probably just going to be Rake, because it's Rake, and then Town Center because it's half cash. But even then, it's medium difficulty, so we're still looking good. I'd say Rake, out of all of these maps, is probably the most annoying to me. I haven't played Polyphemus all that much, but only going to 65 can't be that bad. Alright, what have we been given? Oh, wait a minute. Aren't at full strength. Does that mean we can't use up to tier 5s on everything, and there's going to be restrictions? Oh boy. Okay. I'm not a Geraldo fan. I'm not a Geraldo fan. I am a more Etienne Adora, Striker Jones fan than anything else, but I'm gonna go with Quincy. I like Quincy. Quincy's good. Dart Monkey. Ninja Monkey. Ooh! Beast Handler. Tier 4 only. That's not horrible. That's good. That one's actually got a tier 4 that may as well be a tier 5. Get some balloon traps maybe. Bit of extra cash that way. Then we just try and fill in the gaps. And oh, perfect, right? Yeah, look at that, perfect. That's the team I want. Right, water, none, water, none. It's only 2 boats. What could go wrong? Right, let's do this. Jumping straight into it. I love me some half cash. I don't, but I do love using purposely built. Wow, yeah. If you didn't choose dart monkeys to bring along with you, yikes. I guess. Oh, it's round 6 too, so we probably will lose some lives here. Do we have any ways of getting them back? Not quite, but to be fair, this is probably going to be the hardest one for now, or the hardest map and or difficulty for now, so probably won't matter so long as we don't lose all of our lives. Okay. I won't lie, it does hurt to see all those go through. It really does. And we're gonna do double dart start, because holy crap, we won't be able to afford anything good until we've placed like all of these. I'm hoping it's not an extreme mode, because I was not paying attention to that, and I've just lost 2 dart monkeys if that's the case. But to be fair, I don't think there'd be a better way to do it, even with monkey knowledge. Oh, that lineup is beautiful. You guys see that? Green balloons? Just... oh, they just get clobbered. Absolutely clobbered. Right, do I throw down another one? I think I might. I think I will. There we go. Okay. Just a nice little dart army to start us off. Until we can place Quincy. I'm very glad I chose Quincy now. Not to say that you can't use other heroes and things like that, and obviously they're going to be much better than Quincy. Quincy's not exactly the greatest potato in the spud shed, but still. I love using Quincy, especially on half cash things, because it's just super cheap, super quick. Be like, oh, you need a hero? Bam! There you go. Have one. And Quincy's not too bad early game-wise. And the entirety of 6 to 60, in my opinion, is early game, so... it's certainly not a bad choice. Then again, if you can get a 0-3-0 Druid up, kinda beats Quincy at almost everything that he does. Camo detection, definitely not, but still, for the most part. Boom, we have a Quincy. Look at him go. In fact, let's listen to Quincy. I haven't listened to Quincy in a while. What's he saying these days?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. I didn't even hear a lot of it because I didn't leave it at 100%, but I'm sure it was super important. Something about never missing and saying yeah a lot. Yeah, that sounds... I feel like I covered it with just those. Do you have camo detection yet? Not yet. Okay. Yeah, I do think this is more important than camo detection, to be honest. Quincy will probably get camo detection in time. Before round 24 hits. So I'm gonna plan as if that's definitely gonna happen. 5 rounds to go up 1 level. Oh, you've got this, Quincy. You've absolutely got this. I trust you. Anyway, half cash is for efficient towers only and very shitty early game starts. Especially like the very, very start. But, if we're talking efficiency, Druid of the Jungle and Hard Thorns. Quincy only just got that. Druid of the Jungle and Hard Thorns just kind of melts everything up until 39. Almost guaranteed. You do need camo detection, but you can focus on that when you know, camos are actually a threat. Right now, they're not. Leads will be dealt with by Hard Thorns. Druid of the Jungle can also deal with leads on its own, but it's much easier if you just have Hard Thorns with it, because otherwise you're relying on each and every individual Druid of the Jungle grab to deal with the problem. I mean, he's got the main attack too, but yeah, it's just easier if you've got Druid of the Jungle. And problem solved. Cool. Right, now we need to focus on Moab damage. How do we want to deal Moab damage? I don't know if we'll be able to get a Dragon's Breath in time, but it would be nice to have one sit like right here. I think. Just personally. Okay, Quincy's not bad at dealing with the camo problem, but yeah, I think giving him some assistance wouldn't go amiss. Okay. Come on, Wall of Fire. Wall of Fire is another one of those upgrades. You get it and you can relax for many rounds, so long as it's consistent. If you've got Monkey Knowledge, for the most part it should be consistent. Or at least somewhat. And if you get Dragon's Breath, it's definitely consistent. And if you cross it with the top path, it's also definitely consistent. But going with the upgrade path that everybody actually wants... Well, I can't speak for everyone, but I personally love camo detecting capabilities on, like, all of my towers where possible. Can we actually get Dragon's Breath? In time? We might be able to. 1,500 from this round only? It's doubtful. It's doubtful, but it's scarily close. Alright, how do we do? How well do we do here? You gotta also remember that Druid also just slaps at popping whole balloons. So that's a thing. Yeah, okay. Not awful, but could be better. Cool, cool, and cool. Right. How can we solve this? I'm thinking something strange. Something like that. Well, it's not that strange, but I do also want a balloon trap, so that's my main reasoning. That should pop it a lot earlier, give these guys a bit more time to actually deal with this problem. Okay, bit of pin action there, that is beautiful. Ooh. See, I don't want to lose those lives. I don't want to lose them right when we're at prime territory for kicking some real butt. Okay. I do like that play, though. I just think if we extend it to here, the Moab's fatty exterior allows him to shoot pretty much that whole time anyway. And then the pin can work its magic a little bit more in time for Druid to clean up the rest of the Dart Monkey. Beautiful. Sweet. Okay. Then we can go for the Dragon's Breath and the Balloon Trap. Get us some extra money. In fact, we should probably get this Balloon Trap quick because it won't be worth much after round 50. Well, it will be worth a little bit, but not as much as it could be right now. Okay. Looking good. Things are alright. I don't know why I'm so panicky. It's not like there's custom rounds or anything. And boom. Let me place that right there. Oh god, purple camos. I forgot those existed and were a massive threat. Okay, yeah, this is the only problem when you've got Druid and Balloon Trap. Especially my favorite type of Druid, because Balloon Trap doesn't get a whole lot of love until you get to big balloons. There we go. Come on. Send out regular ones, thank you. Ooh, Quincy, save me please. Thank you. Dragon's Breath. That is a nice amount of money each time that's happening. I am so pleased we went with that. Throw more! Throw more! Okay, good. Right, what else do we want? Obviously more camo detection of some sort. Because clearly Quincy can't solo. So, sneak a little ninja in the back there. Why not? This should be fine without assistance, I would say. Yep. Perfect. I was hoping that would happen. Oh yeah, Balloon Trap's just amazing, as always. There's the camo detection we needed. Beautiful. We love it. Alright, things are gonna be chill now, everyone. We've beat the hardest difficulty map. It is official. Okay. And now we can all relax a bit. That's actually... The music's a little loud for me, but don't worry. I'll just turn down my speakers rather than turn down everything. Okay. But yes, everything is all good. And if you're wondering about the BFB, don't worry about it. I have a plan. BFB will not be a threat because I plan on purchasing something that will be a threat to it. That will be my ace in the hole, as they say. And then yeah, Quincy's got this covered. Got Rain of Arrows or whatever it is, Storm of Arrows, to back us up again in case we need it. We shouldn't, but just in case. Always nice. And it's so weird too, because like I'm sort of getting used to half cash. Like, I still don't like it. Same with ABR. ABR and half cash, I'm still not big fans of it. And so, Like, I'm getting used to them, but I don't like the fact that I'm getting used to them. Whereas things like double HP Moabs, I tend to forget about a lot. And then just, you know, completely be oblivious to the fact that I'm playing double HP Moabs and be just like, oh yeah, that's why this is so difficult. Everything's literally got double the HP. Weird. Anyway, let's play Polyphemus? What was it? Polymorpheus? Polyphemus? Yeah, Polyphemus. That's what it's called. Oh my god, and we can actually start with money. Isn't that nice? Right. Obviously the gimmick of this map is that there's a big eyeball on it. You can pay money for that eyeball to open. Or, you know, for free the first time. And inside is a nice little pool of blue. What do they call it? Water. Nice little pool of water for you to place your towers, only to lose them later on. So you won't be seeing me place any towers in there, because I like to keep all of my towers. I know, weird, right? Who likes to keep all of their towers without losing them every other round or so? So strange, so strange. Anyway, maybe that's just me, but I don't really give a shit about this. Like, I know, if I place my towers in there, they get like a mini buff as well, and it's free and all that. The thing I don't like is that it turns the towers off. I like my towers to constantly be on, please, and thank you. I know, I'm running them into the ground by expecting that much from them, but sometimes you just gotta have expectations. Sometimes you just gotta have them. And if towers can't meet your expectations, then maybe you should consider looking at other towers. Don't know where I was going with this. But anyway, now that we've got a decent start, 34 lives, good enough to carry us the rest of the way, I think. And yes, Quincy's quite lovely. I do quite like Quincy. I know he's often referred to, and in most cases is quite accurately, not one of the greatest heroes in the game. But he does his job, and he does it well. And his job is to be placed very early on, do mediocre at best shooting, pop the balloon on round 24, and then overall just have a good time. And Quincy does that really well. I don't think anyone could blame him for it. We could maybe use that there. Just because I'm not a fan of losing lives. Cool. In a few seconds we will have this to smooth things over. Very nice. Okay. That should help out a lot. Not as much as I'd like it to. Obviously I'd want a second druid. However many lanes you have, that's exactly how many druids I'd like. So, you know, even though it's technically one pathway, in and out, 2 entrances, 2 exits, I'd want 2 druids. Every time. Without fail. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? We're good. Come on, give me that wall of fire as well. It's all about efficiency. If you're dealing with some BS and you need some extra assistance, it's all about efficiency. And the BS on this map is the map itself, which I'm not a huge fan of. And like I said, I'm not going to be using this eye mechanic at all. I just don't like it. Not my style. I will, however, maybe remove some of these and put down a boat. I think that's entirely worth it. Permanent boat to help out. Hell yeah, sign me up. So let's get rid of one of those. How's the angle look on it? It's not amazing, and it's not like I can remove much more. It's literally just those little bits there that you can remove. Not the actual, The trees. You can't remove the trees. Just these little stupid bits of wasted potential. I don't know. But for some reason, you can't remove the part that actually should be removed. Okay, okay. I don't like using Quincy's ability here, but it seems like it's worth it a little. Maybe I should just focus on land towers for now. Yeah, I think I will. Let's put a ninja up here. Just for more consistent everything popping. Except for leads, of course, but we don't need that. We've got Druid and Wizard keeping us in check. Okay. Good timing for 33 as well. Feel like on the last map Quincy did well because, you know, obviously it was very spaced out, only one track for it to go down, and Quincy had a very nice positioning. But on this map, I feel like not all of those apply. Okay, how we looking? How we feeling? Ninja seems to have that top side covered pretty well. I do want a Dragon's Breath, but I also want a Balloon Jitsu. I think I go for the Dragon's Breath just for the more consistent Wall of Fire. Because every time those balloons all show up, it seems to go down, and that terrifies me. So that should be more consistent now. Good. Perfect. Love that. And now, if I can get a Balloon Jitsu, I feel like we'll be in good times, good tidings, good standings. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but I feel like we'll be in a good situation. Sure, that'll work. And boom. Okay. Cool. Quincy's ability, Balloon Jitsu, and a Dragon's Breath. I forget if the Moab comes from the top or from the bottom. If it's from the top, that's great. If it's from the bottom, that's... Okay, cool. That's kind of meh. I'm so glad it was from the top. Good. Druid, go! Druid, terrible. Nah, he would have grabbed the ceramic really early on, I think. Oh, and the eye shuts as if I've ever opened it before. Let's get Caltrops. That might just be enough to pop it slightly earlier to get better odds on more balloons getting popped there. Oh, Druid, can you... Not quite? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I don't expect everything from you, but at the same time, I do. Please achieve more. Try Heart of Thunder. Can we afford both? We can't. I mean, Heart of Thunder's more expensive, so in theory, better upgrade. If we're going off the moneymaker's theory. Better upgrade? Not quite. Oh, come on, I don't want to think hard about this. Don't make me play like 5 years in order to find... Wait, no, I can just do this. Never mind. Pin. Pin is a beautiful upgrade. And should solve this problem if there are no ceramics. Which there aren't. Okay, I'm happy with that. 30's a nice number. I'll take it. Double gun, surface area, deconstruction. Much better. Now we've got a real tower down there. To be fair, yeah, I think if I just put the Dragon's Breath down here and had kept the Balloon Jitsu up there, I don't think we would have had much of a problem, to be honest. Spreading out the defense can almost be just as good as clumping it all together. Right. Let's get ourselves something a bit global. Something like a never miss. I think we would all appreciate that. And then later on that can be our trump card if we need something big and drastic to turn the tides. We shouldn't need. We should be fine, but still. just in case, we can have it as a backup plan. And if we get the balloon trap, we can still make good use of that out of the bottom path. Because if I'm gonna be honest, it is good to have a balloon trap right at the front, so that there's no chance of anything stealing pops from it. No other tower even gets an opportunity to try. That being said though, if you do that in a co-op game where cash isn't split upon collecting the balloon trap, then you're a bit of a dick. And you're stealing money from everyone. Nice. And balloon traps is just insane amounts of cash. It is honestly so good. How much have we made just from it existing right now? 2,000. 3,000. Nope, 2,500. But still, my point stands. Do we need an ability? We shouldn't. I mean, we do have balloon trap just in case, but yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, and death to the balloon. Beautiful. Sweet. Okay, yeah, I think we'll just get a Spectre just to be sure that this entire map dies. As the closest thing to a tier 5 we will get our grubby little hands on. And it just makes me feel more safe when balloons die swiftly. Okay. We are looking good, we're looking good. I didn't really talk too much about work and stuff, but today was a pretty chill day at work. Not much happened that was of particular note. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. We can fix that problem. How much are you worth? 4,000, you say? Meh, it's worth it. But yeah, nothing particularly crazy happened today at work. Nothing particularly, you know. It was all just sort of regular, boring stuff. Boring in a good way, though. Does that make sense? It was happily predictable. You know? Like, you don't want work to be unpredictable, right? You want to leave that for like fictional stories and video games and shit, right? You want work to be as predictable as possible, so that you can predict what's going to happen or what's going to need to happen, and then you can get it done well in advance, right? That's pretty much what happened today. Everything went as planned, we finished relatively swiftly, and everybody was pretty happy with that. In fact, we didn't even get to have well, some people didn't even get to have a 15-minute break. We had a lunch to start with, and then when we were meant to have our next break, we were only like 100 or so boxes away from being done. And so they basically just said, you know what? Get this shit done and you guys can leave. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go on a break right now, only to come back in, do like 40 boxes, and then leave anyway. Which admittedly would have been better for like paycheck-wise. But everybody did just kind of want to go home at that point. That is quite a trend I've been seeing. Even if it's a paid break, people are just like, nah, fuck it, let's just do this and go home. They don't want to stay any longer than they have to, which is fair. And 63 doesn't look like it's being much of a pest. Love to see it, love to see it. I was preparing these guys just in case it might have been a bit of a pain, but nah. Good to know. Good to know. Also very pleased this isn't an extreme mode Odyssey. Not gonna lie, I'm getting sick of those. And I feel like I've said it time and time again, but there's a secret combination of bullshit that I don't like. Extreme mode, custom rounds, no monkey knowledge Odysseys. Ew. Absolute ew. I don't want to restart 300 times because I didn't bring the right towers. or I didn't know what the custom rounds were, and then out of nowhere, oh, turns out round 80 drops are bad, and I didn't prepare for that. Better restart the whole thing. Anyway, it's just bad news all around when those three things are in the same Odyssey. But not in this one. So this has been Locked Power. Part 1. Part 2, these 3 maps, of course, will be coming out tomorrow, but gotta give you guys a chance to tackle it for yourselves. And it's also just a really, really bulky video if I try and film all 5 in one, so this works out for everyone. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Have a great week, everybody.